The line between AI and human creativity is blurred again. In a new study, it was found that humans cannot tell the difference between music made in Suno version 5 and that made by real musicians. Let's talk about it. Welcome to the API for Everyone Daily Brief. Now, I don't know if I'm being vindicated here because I've taken a lot of hate mail, a lot of hateful comments, and even at some of the events I've done, I've had people really get upset with me about all the AI slop that's out there. But what folks don't understand is this is the worst it's ever going to be. It's going to continue to improve, and you embrace the AI slop right now to learn how to use it, to learn how to be creative, to get as much out of it as you possibly can so you can do whatever you want in the future. So if you are just shunning any of this stuff right now, I'm telling you, it's one of the biggest mistakes that you are ever going to make in your entire life. Here we go. I found this very interesting study titled Echoes of Humanity, Exploring the Perceived Humanness of AI Music. This was conducted by researchers at 3 different universities, found that participants guessed wrong as often as they guessed right when they were trying to spot AI-generated music. Suno, the I think top platform that's out there, just came out with version 5 of their music engine, and their competitor Udio has also updated their engine, and they now both deliver full-length music with convincing lyrics or even lyrics that you can write yourself. They have vocals and production quality that can rival studio artists. And here's what makes this study even more fascinating is they pulled musicians, and musicians pulled exactly the same, 50%. You might as well just flip a coin. Why it matters. Music generation is having that photorealism moment that we saw with text to images last year. We're also seeing it play out in real time with text to video with OpenAI's release of Sora 2. But the implications here go well beyond art. Look, I get the debate on if I prompt something and create something, is it art? Did I even create it at all? I totally understand that debate. But the implications here are so much more than that, because if I can create a deep fake video with a synthetic voice of somebody else, imagery and music, I can just draft entire narratives. And I can do it for less than $100. And keep in mind, AI is its worst it's ever going to be right now. It continues to get better every single day, better and better. And if we're already at the point of maturity of all these synthetic media tools, we're 50-50 right now. What happens when we're 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, 90-10? It's something to think about. Let's talk about some lessons here for leaders, because if you work in media, branding, training, audio now is very programmable. Expect lower costs if you are writing a jingle, if you need a podcast intro, outro, or even a full score to a movie. It's going to be very cheap to do that now. And again, people are 50-50 on if it's real or not, and it's only going to improve. But there are some risks here because there's some IP confusion. There's no copyright with what you create with AI, or at least now there's not. We're still in that Wild West period where a lot of things have not been defined. There could be potential lawsuits. Now, I'm not an attorney. I'm not giving legal advice. But if your song does get too close to somebody else's voice or style or a song itself, we see lawsuits in music all the time from very famous songs where an old song or an old artist came back to sue. So we're going to have to tread very lightly because we don't know what we can do and what we can't right now. So my advice is do not treat any of this like a complete replacement for anything that you're doing. Just look at it like a creative partner and just build systems that have some disclosure. Because I'm telling you, as a brand, you want to make sure that you maintain your authenticity, your credibility. And if you're tricking somebody and they find out they got tricked and they're not comfortable with that, it's going to hurt you, it's going to hurt your brand, and it's going to hurt your business. So don't do that. Oh, and one more thing. Come here. The question here is not if AI can sing. The question is, do we even care? Because AI is not going to erase the art, but it is going to redefine the artist. So my question to you is this. If you know a song is AI generated and not human, are you going to listen differently? Leave me a comment in the comment section. I would love to hear your opinion on this. And with that, our time has come to an end. If you found value in this video, please hit the subscribe button, like button, bell notification button. Let's make sure that nobody, and I mean nobody, gets left behind. Well, my name is Harrison Painter. This has been your AI for Everyone Daily Brief. And of course, I'm going to end with some Suno custom music for your listening pleasure. Until next time, keep creating, keep innovating, and most importantly, keep up. God bless you.
Thanks for listening. I'm glad you stayed. One more spark for the plans you've made. If this show hit, go share the vibe. Like, subscribe, let's build this tribe.